And I have not $1 to my name. Okay, Cujo, can you tell me how to get it down? Because I just tried and it won't let me save it. Now I'm driving. Oh my God. I don't get it. See, I have no life except for taking care of Jace. And I could not be bothered to wonder what people on TikTok are doing. Honka, good. People pretend to be my friend, get their channel up, and then I'm a fucking piece of shit. I don't need anything, and I'm not withdrawing. Thank you, Bill. Like, you guys kiss the ass of creators that have mansions. Yeah, Teresa, a lot of them did. I'm pacing because of my anxiety.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what do you need the money for? I could help you with the coins that I have on you.
Ma'am, I don't need any money. I'm broke, but I never asked for anything.
Okay, I know you're not asking for nothing. I'm just asking you.
You know?
Yeah, no, I'm just asking you.
I was just making a point, you know?
Casey, why are you laughing? Because
What?
there is. No, the one person wrote Ellen laughing my ass off. No, there's real life people like on this app going through a whole bunch of shit. Like we don't know what people are going through inside of their home, so we can't judge people that we don't know.
No, you can't.
It doesn't matter if she was like used to use drugs. Maybe I don't know, but we don't have to judge people for what they do. She's a
Who
human.
wrote that? Wait.
She,
Crazy mom? No, I did not get you for that. If you want it back, you can have it back. I still have it. My pharmacy isn't open until tomorrow.
yeah, but you have to remember that she's a human just like us. Would you want your mother to be treated like shit, just like how you treat her?
And then they sit there and they write all this stuff. And then they make fun of me for crying.
Right, but why do you come on here and cry though? Like, what's the reason for you coming on here crying? Like, what's? Because I am
Honest,
new.
honestly, I haven't been on in a month and a half, 2 months. I figured people would be happy to see me.
New victims inbox? No, I'm not a victim. I'm just coming on here to see what she's crying about and what's going on, and how
And they
people are
weren't.
judging, and how people are judging
They
her because
weren't.
it's not okay. Because what if it was your mom, your sister, anybody in your family? Would you want people to say shit to you? I doubt that, right? Okay, well maybe she does need help, but she and it's not okay to be talking about kids. Kids have nothing to do with anything.
No, they call my son a fat ass.
Yeah, that's not okay. That's really not okay to be talking about somebody's kid.
Then they say I starve them. Make
Yeah,
it
maybe
make sense.
her kids call her out. Yeah, maybe her daughter that one time or a couple times. I don't know. I've seen videos of her daughter calling her out.
My daughter, Abby, is very disrespectful.
Well, yeah, maybe like I'm not trying to say anything bad, so don't get me wrong, because maybe she sees you coming on live every other day or every day, and like maybe not today, but every other day, like you come on live and you cry and say you need this, you need that, you need this to get to your doctor's appointment, your medicine, your everything, food for your kid, and just stuff like that. So that's probably the reason.
And to be totally transparent, people were sending me money trying to get me back online.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there watching my stuff. I get a cash app for 20 bucks, 25 bucks.
Do you get any income from anything else? Like any income from anybody? Like the state or anything?
Just Jace's survivors.
Okay, so what about for you though? Like, how do you pay your rent? How do you pay your bills? Like, how do you pay your stuff? I mean, you could tell me to fuck off, like it's none of my business, but I'm just asking you.
Well, I pay it with that whether it's good or bad.
Right. What about like you looking for like a job, like trying to like better yourself even and try to get like a job or something like that? Like I said, I'm not trying to come for you or anything like that, but
Look at
it's
my
just a
face.
question.
Look at my face. Who's gonna hire me?
Anybody would hire you. It's called go get an application and just file and put an application and don't get a job.
I
You
used to
just
be sort of pretty, and
but you just can't keep coming alive crying because that's when people are gonna think stuff about you, like even more.
and
Yeah,
then
there
I
also
mean,
is jobs where you can work from home. Like if you have a laptop or on your phone, you can do that too.
yeah, and then I made that joke last night about my mom. About I'll just go to my mom who don't even get prescribed benzos, and my dad called screaming at me.
Well, maybe there's certain things you can say on here and don't say on here. Like keep your personal stuff off live. Like don't say any of your personal stuff on here, because that's when people are gonna come for you and say hurtful things to you.
Well, here's the thing: Hurricane Harry on Reddit is Southern Pride. Just so you know. Believe me or don't. And my CYF worker and her supervisor said to me, it's very scary how much she knows about you.
Well, maybe talk to your worker about getting a job or something. They'll be able to help you, and that way you won't have to come on here every day begging. I'm not begging. I'm not saying begging, but asking people for stuff.
Well, the thing is, okay, people call CPS on me, okay?
Yeah, because they see you coming on here asking people for stuff, and like you could hear your son in the background. I watched multiple lives of your son Jace in the background saying, "Mom, please stop, get off live, get off live, get off live," and you still.
Yeah, but the thing is, CPS isn't going to do anything. So the only thing they're doing is traumatizing Jace. That's it.
Right, but like I said, maybe if you don't come on live every day, every other day, whatever, and keep doing what you do, like crying and stuff like that, making people feel bad, then none of that would happen.
Yeah, but I was off for almost 2 months. But
Yeah, but you keep making pages after pages after pages after like something goes down, and then I don't know. Like I said, I'm not saying I'm not on your side, but maybe just stay off alive and like stop bringing your home shit on live.
Yeah,
Because
well,
everybody
that
don't even know your business and stuff that goes on.
well, that lady that confronted me at the clinic, I saw her 2 days later, and she said to me, "I hope you're not mad at me. I did that for the internet to get followers."
Well, what about like your family? Isn't your family helping you?
What's that?
I said, what about your family? Isn't your family helping you and your son?
No,
What about your sister? Who was
no.
that person that was helping you?
When all the TikTok stuff was going on, Jesse would drop stuff off here and there. Ever since it stopped, we haven't heard from Jesse or Ronnie or anybody.
So what about the stuff, all that stuff for your son? What happened to that? Did your son ever get it?
No,
So what happened to it?
either it got kept at Ronnie's or it never got ordered, ma'am. I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm willing to help you out with like some of the coins that I have on here, but I just don't want it to go to bad use.
This is what people don't understand. I don't sell my son's things. He has so much stuff that's worth money. I'm not going to sell a 5-pack of shorts, like, clothing shorts.
Okay.
But somebody put it out into TikTok land that I'll sell it.
Ooh, so, okay, so do you have any food for your son? Like,
Do
and
I what?
answer it honestly. Like, be honest. Like, do you have any food for your son? Like,
Yes. If my stamps are out, my dad will help me.
okay, so you do have people to help you.
Yeah, or I steal it for my son.
How am I enabling her?
Because you're talking to me and you're not treating me like the junky piece of garbage I am.
I'm not enabling nobody. I haven't sent her nothing. I only sent her something one time. That's it. Right. I'm just talking, not a little. You guys must be slow and stupid, bro. Like,
Is my sister here? It says let Jess up.
yeah, I think Jess wants to come up.
I'll let her up. Let me see. I don't
Definitely
see
not Birdie with no fucking picture.
I don't see you, Jess.
KP, shut the fuck up, dumb bitch.
I don't see her.
I'm not saying you are slow and stupid. I said some people on here are just slow and stupid. No, it's another Jess, not your sister.
Oh, okay. I'll accept her.
Sister,
Hello.
I tried desperately to be there for you, and all you did was ask me for money. I wanted to be your friend. And you came to me begging me for money. And then when your utilities, you came to me and you said your utilities were going to get shut off. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, show me and I will pay it.
Right. What we all want is just proof. Like, that's all you have to show us is proof. And then people are willing to help you out. Like, if you can't show proof, then people are going to be like, oh, well, she's lying. She ain't telling us the truth. She's just lying.
And then you
But maybe,
ghosted me.
so maybe if you show us proof, we're willing to help you out.
And right now, I'm really upset that you're saying that Ronnie got all that stuff for Jace and you have no idea where it went. Because now you're going to start stuff with your sister again. So set the record straight. Did Ronnie get stuff for Jace and it never got to Jace?
No, I don't think she got the stuff.
You just said Ronnie got a bunch of stuff for Jace and you don't know where it went.
No, I said either it didn't get ordered or
No, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. That it never, you said Ronnie got a bunch of stuff for Jace and you don't know where it went, that it never got to Jace. Don't do that to Ronnie. That's not fair, Lisa. That's not fair.
My sister would give Jace his stuff.
You just said that she got a bunch of stuff for Jace and it never got to Jace. Don't do that to Ronnie. Because she has bent over backwards to try and mend fences, rebuild bridges with you. Hasn't she?
Yes, I love my sisters.
And she loves
Right, but
you
if she loves
very,
you, can't
she
keep bashing
adores
her.
you and Jace very much. She would not do that to him.
Ma'am, no disrespect, but you're
I'm
on the
just saying,
you're on
don't
the
do that.
outside looking in.
I know,
we
but
see
don't do
everything you
that.
post
She
on
loves
here,
you,
though.
Lisa. She loves you very much. Think about that's just it. I'm on the outside looking in. That's somebody on the outside seeing how much you love your sister. I've had a hard time with my sister. So I can see how much you love her and how much she loves you and loves your son and you love her baby, right?
I've never met her baby.
But still, you want to meet her baby, so why say stuff like that to break that bond again and not get the ability to meet her baby?
I didn't mean that. So who took the stuff then, Michelle?
I don't know. But why say stuff like that on the internet? Why even say that? That's all I'm saying. Why even bring it up? Why even put that out in the world on the internet for however many people are in here right now to hear and not have that conversation with your sister instead of with a bunch of strangers that have no part? Because you said something the last night and your dad called and cut and yelled at you because you're having a conversation with strangers.
Yeah, because you guys think that I go to the clinic to get drugs. And it's not true.
We think you go to the clinic. You should go to the clinic to get your drugs. What do you mean?
No, not those kind, like by you know what.
Oh, dealers? No, I'm just saying. Whatever. I'm not talking about that.
I made a
That
joke.
shouldn't be on the internet either. You shouldn't be talking about your medical stuff on the internet either. That shouldn't be anybody's business either. Go ahead, Cass.
You invited me up. I'm not quite sure why, but I just want to say I really wish you would go and get some help, get your stuff together, especially your mental health. If anything, get your mental health together. Go get some help. Come back and run a regular platform and you would have so many friends, so much support. I think you're a great person deep down. I really do. And I really wish you would get your mental stuff together and then work on your maybe hug abuse. I'm not saying you do like off the street stuff, but you
Wait,
are.
Cass, I got a warning. Can I end and come right back?
Yes.
Cass and Jess, if you're here, request. Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing today, hon?
I'm doing good. How are you, babe?
I just hate to see you get on here and people just attack you and say mean things to you. I know there's a lot going on with you, and I don't think it's, I didn't catch the first part, what was all going on with.
Wait, Crystal, I'm gonna leave you up. Purple Dragonfly, what do you need? What do you need so bad, honey?
What I do need, Lisa, for one, you're not going to lie upon me. I am Carmen. I offered you to come and get you. I bought you pizza. But you will not tell them that you saw me 2 days later that I did this all for the internet. Absolutely not.
Oh,
You
Carmen.
know Mary and Maggie very well. I know your back history with them as well. So I'm not going to put that out there. However, I want to say to this chat, though, this is what I was trying to do yesterday in your defense. You people better, you got to stop coming on here and putting her down and telling her this, that, and the third about all these fucking drugs. Do you not understand?
You did it for the internet. You did it for the internet.
No, I sure the fuck
You
didn't,
had
bitch.
you had 9 people watching your live. After you brought me into it, you had 1,000. 9.
I did it to confront you, to get you to stop doing this, and then to be in your defense, sister. To
Carmen,
tell these people to stop calling you a junkie, because it's not okay. It's not okay to sit there and say this, that, and the third. I don't give a fuck that you're on here begging.
Carmen,
I don't
please
care
let
that
me
you're
talk.
asking for
Please.
money. I'm
Please.
not going to help in
Can
that
I
way
talk?
ever again. I will
Carmen.
never put that out there again on myself.
Carmen.
However, I didn't.
I'm gonna
come
drop
your
her if
dad's
she doesn't let me
sideways.
talk.
Let
Carmen.
me finish, and then we'll go back and forth.
If you would have came up to me, if you'd have came up to me at the clinic and said, "Listen, I'm trying to get more followers. Let's go on and pretend like we're fighting. I confronted you. I would have done it."
Followers, girlfriend, I do not go live.
Oh my God.
I don't need your followers. I don't need followers. I literally surf the internet. I got too much of my own shit going on. I did help you. And I still
Why
tried to help
don't you want to talk about Maggie and Mary? Why?
What about them?
Why?
You want me to
Why
tell
don't you want to talk about them?
You want me to say it?
Go ahead.
So, you know the thing that you just said, that you don't go to the clinic for drugs, right?
Yeah.
You take methadone, right?
Yeah.
What about the Klonopins that you've gotten from one of my neighbors?
From Maggie.
You said it, but you begged her for those.
Okay. Well, do they smoke crack and I don't?
Absolutely not. I live right across the hall from
You're
her.
a liar.
You, honey, need to get yourself checked into a place so you can get off of the Klonopins. I have been at your defense from the very jump, because I don't feel that it's okay for anybody to sit here and call you out on shit. I lost my fiance to a heroin overdose. I'm not an addict. I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. I have a heart, and your whole story has broken me in two because of all the shit that these motherfuckers out here are saying about you, and I don't like it. And I have tried to defend you. And yesterday, when I was sitting there, I was blasting you in the chat. Do not show any fucking personal paperwork. You don't owe a motherfucker out here not one fucking explanation. Nothing. Especially when it comes to
You
your
know,
private personal information with you and Jace on there. Stop showing it.
Mary, Mary, I don't care about. Mary, I don't care about. Maggie, I love. I'm gonna have to now get into it with her because of this.
You're gonna have what?
I'm gonna have to get into it with Maggie because of this.
Why are you gonna get into it with Maggie? It's like you're the one that said her name. I didn't, right? Right?
No, you did. You said
No,
you know
you
Maggie
said-
and Mary.
You said, why don't you want to get into it with Mary and Maggie, right? Right?
Yeah, because they do more drugs than just benzos.
You really think so?
I know so. I was in IOP with her. She said, if I don't drop one clean urine, I'm getting thrown out.
Who are you talking about? You're talking about who?
I'm talking
Maggie or
about
Mary?
Mary.
Oh, you're talking about Mary. Mary, come here real quick. I got Lisa
Mary.
Richards right here on
Yes.
online. So therefore, it's like, do you do?
Yeah, come on,
drugs?
Mary.
Do you
Let's do
smoke
this.
crack? Does your sister smoke crack? So now you're gonna get into it with Mary and Maggie, right? So they'll see you at the clinic tomorrow.
Because I swear to God, she'll lose. She'll lose, and if she don't, I'll whoop the fucking shit out of her.
That's fine.
I'm telling you what, baby, take your best shot, bitch. Don't fuck with me.
So sit there and accuse people that you
Mary-
know that you literally put her name out there that you got Klonopins from in the past. That's foul. When I've done nothing but sit here and try
You
to defend
said
you in
it.
this chat about the whole drug shit.
You said it.
No, you said, why do you not want to bring Mary and Maggie into it? I said, so you want me to say
Maggie
so
helps
therefore,
me.
Who did you beg? Who did you beg at the clinic for fucking drugs? You said Maggie. You did that. So I will call Maggie after
I
I'm done
didn't
with
feel
this
good, and she
live.
put one of her pills on the set.
I will
on the
take and
set.
call her as soon as
By
I'm
our
done
feet.
with this live. But I've done nothing but defend
No,
you
Maggie's a good
through
person.
this chat. Maggie and Mary are both great people.
Dude,
Big
this is
time.
years old.
What?
This is years old before I went to rehab.
It doesn't matter. It's like, that's what I'm trying to sit here and tell you, Lisa. People are sitting there saying you're going to the clinic for drugs. Here I am trying to defend you and tell them that's not what you go there for. And you've went there before and you've begged not just Maggie, but other people that I do know that go down there. So therefore, that's what I didn't want to get into. I'm sitting here trying to defend your situation that you're not going there for that. Yes, you take your own Klonopin or, you get that from a doctor. Fine.
Yes.
I know this. You already admitted you abuse them from time to time. Fine. No big deal. However, what I'm trying to sit here and get you to understand, and these people in this chat to understand, they cannot come at you fucking sideways and continuously doing that. Because if you don't know anything about addiction, you need to educate yourself. Because by accusing her of doing something and she's not doing it, and knowing the addictive type personality that Lisa's got y'all, you're going to push her to go want to take and do whatever the fuck, and then maybe more. You all down
So-
in this chat are doing
so-
this shit.
Does Mary want to fight so when I see her at the clinic, I can be ready?
Mary ain't gonna do nothing.
Like, I like
She
them
doesn't want you to
sisters.
talk on her or her sister.
Resolve anything.
I wanted to take and clear the subject really fucking fast. That's why I knocked on their door. Maggie's not here right now. Maggie's with her grandchild. I'm coming to your defense, Lisa. No fucking body else's. I've been coming for your defense. And no, I never yelled at your father. Your father and I, very respectful to one another. My phone
Carmen.
was in the car. Hold on, let me finish. My phone
Okay.
was in the car. Mary was in the car. Yes, my
Mm-hmm.
phone was left on for TikTok. Only because I wanted it. So therefore, you come back and look at yourself. Yes, I'm not gonna harm you. Ain't nobody down there gonna fucking harm you or anything
You're
else.
damn right.
Nothing. Wait, I'm not done. I wanted to take and confront you because I want you off of this from asking people for money or asking for this. So I clearly told your father, if for any reason that he had to take one of his other daughters or his grandkids somewhere and could not get you to the clinic, that you have my personal cell phone number. I've got no problem with driving from over on this side, I call it the tracks, to that side of the tracks to pick you up and then take you back. It's not a fucking problem. And my offer still fucking
Trish,
stands.
4007, you're exactly right. But Carmen, Mary and Maggie are the two only people I like in the clinic. Why did you have to pick them
What do you mean pick them?
to come at me?
You brought them into it. So therefore, I knocked on the door. You're getting to sit here and accuse people that I know. Personally, I live next door to them daily. Daily. And I take them to the fucking clinic daily.
But
And
you
you're gonna sit there
waited.
and accuse them of
You
smoking
waited
fucking crack?
until I went in the clinic and then went after my dad, talked to my dad.
You what? I'm sorry.
You waited until I went in the clinic to dose and then talked to my dad.
No, Mary just had gotten into the car. Your dad pulled up next to me. And I rolled down my window. His window was halfway down. And I said, and I saw you go in because, and then I didn't know if you actually gotten out of that truck or not, but then Maggie or Mary said, yeah, she did. So I respectfully asked him, I said, you're Lisa's dad, right? And he said, yes. So we proceeded to have a very, very, very nice, I mean, your dad's very nice and respectful, and I did the same. And obviously it's all on video, and my neighbors are right there to witness it. And that was it. And I wanted you to
Why
come to
record
the front
it?
of the- Wait, listen. You couldn't hear mine and your
Go
conversation.
ahead.
You could not hear our conversation.
Yes, you
because
could.
We were outside. We were outside of it in front of my car. Listen to me. Stop interrupting me, please. I
Sorry.
wanted you to understand that you have to stop doing this. You know, yesterday you admitted it. I mean, we can all see it. You're one hell of a fucking manipulator. All addicts are great manipulators. I mean, there's not one addict out here in this world that doesn't know how to manipulate a situation to make somebody like me or even like Crystal in the box feel bad for y'all. And that's where
So are you. So is Mary. So is Maggie. They all are.
Girlfriend, I don't have to manipulate anybody. Girlfriend, I don't take methadone. Girlfriend, I've never done a fucking drug a day in my life.
Oh, good for you. I mean,
So therefore, I don't have to manipulate nothing. Nothing. I just want people in this chat to understand you don't have to show paperwork, period. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Show it, show it, show it, show it, show it. If you're on here asking for help, perfectly fine. Just don't do it every single day. You know, it's like, but I mean, your whole fucking shit's out there now on the internet. And it's like, I was spamming your chat so bad yesterday. Don't show it. Don't show it. Lisa, don't show it. You don't owe these people nothing. That's got your personal information on there. And it literally got your fucking physical address on there. You doxed yourself. And I'm sick to my stomach over it. I don't give a fuck if you live in the projects or not.
I am. If they come to my door, they're getting shot through the door.
Oh, don't say that. Say pew pew.
Pew pew through the door.
Educational purposes only, TikTok. Okay, and that's all good and dandy. But, some people are fucking stupid enough to do and go there. And that's why I kept spamming you yesterday. And then, hold on, don't interrupt me. What I also want to say respectfully to everybody, I don't care if it's watching from the outside, the ones in the back, I'm going to say it real loud, and the ones in the chat. Stop putting her down. Stop belittling her. Stop criticizing her. If you don't want to help, then don't help. Don't send gifts. Don't Cash App or don't Venmo. Don't do any of that. If that's what you choose to do, not to help, then don't do it. But she doesn't deserve to be belittled, put down, and manipulated to the point where you're belittling her to make her feel lower than what she already feels. Because she's doing this because that's all she knows. Like at addicts, this is all they do. This is what they know. But however, you're going to push her over the edge by belittling her, calling her names, putting her down, and yes, it's like, baby girl, it's like when Jace is in the background, it's like, I don't give a fuck, put us on mute, whatever. It's like, throw the phone down as if your phone died. I don't care. But it breaks my heart. I know it breaks a whole lot of people's heart to hear Jace in the background saying, Mom, can you get off of live? Can you get off of live? Get off, get off, get off, get off, get off. We don't want to hear that.
But why do I have to listen to a 10-year-old?
Because he is your son, and his feelings and opinion matters, just like mine, just like yours, just like everybody else in this chat. We all have feelings. We all have opinions. Our feelings matter. That little boy's feelings matter. You need to maybe take into consideration, it's like, what if he wants to talk to you about, I don't know, maybe something private, you know what I mean? Or if he wants to ask you something, but he knows you're online and doesn't want to take and ask you online. You understand? So I don't care. Throw us on mute. That way it's like we don't have to hear him. You know what I mean? Or even throw the phone down to black it out. It's like that way it's like we don't see anything. We don't hear anything. And then when you're done with your discussion with him, by all means, come back. This app is built for people to make money on, whether if it's battling or, great the creator contents, it's like if you're doing it for educational stuff or awareness, mental health, all that stuff, you could even like turn your whole page around, sweetheart, and make it a positive one. And I'll guarantee it, it's like once everybody sees a change in Lisa and not on here, like putting on, I don't know, it's like I saw that little video clip that you put on yesterday about you need money for food or whatever. It's like, and then your PayPal and da-da-da-da-da. Don't do that. We all know what your stuff is. It's
Cara.
in your bio. It's not, it's okay to come on here and ask for help. It really is. That's what the app's made for, and it's what it's built for. But we don't want you to come on here and ask on a daily one, and then two, it's like the crocodile tears. It's like, everybody's caught on to that. Just ask for the help. Somebody will either help you or they won't, or we won't, and it's like, it's okay to ask for that help, but don't go and use it on, extra, curricular activity things that you do on the side if you're out of yours. Just use it for what you say you're going to use it for. You know what I mean? That's all.
Carmen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You say that nobody needs to put her down. Nobody needs to do all these things. But she's coming on here and lying to these people about these things. Like, that's going to have a consequence to her actions.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you can't sit there and tell everybody, oh, well, y'all need to quit doing this. Y'all need to quit doing that. Like, she gets on here and she lies daily.
Miss Terry, I'm talking about the literally like belittling her to the point where it's like, I've witnessed it and I've seen it, not just in her, but with other people.
I agree. Don't be getting on here just to belittle her and stuff like that.
And you see in the chat, there's a lot of people that do that. And it's, to me,
I
it's
agree,
pure
I agree
ignorance.
with that part, but she puts herself in this position as well. Like, you can't sit there and try to make, because it sounds like you're manipulating everybody in the chat too. Like,
Oh, no. I just don't want her to be belittled so bad that she literally turns to something besides her Klonopin. And then next thing you know, it's like we're all seeing this whole thing on Lisa Richards may no longer be here with us. And guess what? She's got 4 kids. And Jace, CPS, she's absolutely right. They're not going to do a goddamn thing as long as that kid's got a roof over his head, running water, lights, gas, clothes, food. They won't do anything. They don't give a shit how dirty the house is as long as it's not completely built up like from floor to mid high on the wall feces. And you know, she's got
Okay,
cats. It's
right.
like,
Okay, I get all that, but still, like she sits there and she comes on here, and if she's gonna lie, then she has to take the heat when she gets on here and lies.
I agree with that. You know,
Lisa, I
and
got a question. You just said a minute ago that you
Yes,
steal food to feed Jace. Is that true?
I have.
That you said you do that now.
No, I have.
Okay, then why did you just say that?
it's the addict in her. It's the addiction part.
Okay, well, I get the addict. I used to be an addict too. I get all that. I know all the whole spiel about being an addict, but that's not the addict in her. And if you think you don't have a problem, why are you abusing your medication and you're asking other people for even more? That's addiction. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, you say that you don't think you have a problem. You don't think that's a problem?
No, because
You don't think getting pills from other people is a problem. You've been on methadone, you say, for 20 years. You should be getting take-homes, have take-homes for a month by now. Why are you not getting take-homes? Because you're not doing something you're supposed to be doing.
yes,
Okay?
I don't get my Klonopin from a psychiatrist. I get it from my PCP.
Okay, that still is not my point. Why are you not getting take-homes if you've been on methadone for 20 years?
That's why.
That's the reason.
No, you can still take benzones and if you're getting prescribed, you can still get take-homes.
I'm not here. It's like at the clinic that she goes to, it literally has to come from the psychiatrist and not an actual PCP, because the only take homes that they actually get is on Saturdays for the Sunday, or if Monday's a holiday, then they'll give them 2 of them. But other than that, no, it's like, I mean, their urine, they get random like numbers called or colors called to randomly piss test down there. And
So why don't you go to a psychiatrist and get it done?
They're all filled up.
So you're telling me that every psychiatrist around there, even the ones that have like the life help places and stuff like that are government funded, they won't let you in and get you a psychiatrist?
The ones that take Medicaid are filled up. If you want
Okay.
to pay cash,
Well, why
you can
can't
get
you
in.
get in there? Jess, I see you down there saying drop Terry and all this other kind of stuff. So whatever. But I'm saying, like, if they're all filled up, why not get on the waiting list? Like, I'm sitting here trying to find solutions to why she won't be doing this 6 months from now or 3 months from now or so. You know, something's got to give because this has been going on for years.
Yes.
And I mean, do you really think it is? I'm questioning because I have a lot of questions. Is why, if y'all want to say whatever.
yeah, they're making
Well,
ugly
that's
comments towards us, and I don't really give a shit. Just, I mean,
So I got a lot of questions. So, because I've been watching you for a while, and you actually sent me a message on Instagram not so long ago asking for $20 that you're freaking out. You need $20 to get to the clinic. If you don't have money to get to the clinic, why do you feel like it's everybody else's responsibility to take care of you and get you to the clinic?
It's not.
But you get on here and you'll say, well, goddamn, I guess nobody gives a fuck about me. All this other kind of like cussing us back out. You make us feel like, or you gaslight us, making us feel bad that we should feel bad for you claiming you have to walk and Jace has to walk. Okay, why is Jace going with you? Why can't he stay home?
Lisa, tell her the truth. It's like you don't need rides.
Well, to be honest, I thought he was too young. Okay. But the CYF worker said as long as the door's locked, he's old enough to stay.
So why do you keep saying that he needs to come with you?
Well, I found this out in the 2 months I wasn't online.
Don't lie. Like, come on, don't lie. Like, everybody has been telling you this I've seen the comments for months. Like, you don't need to lie to me.
Who takes you
And
to and from the clinic every day, Lisa?
your dad
My dad.
and I. Okay, and also Medicaid will give you a ride there and back, right? Right. And everybody's told you that too.
Yeah, she can get access, and then also she has a way to get a bus pass too. I don't know if she doesn't go downtown to get it or what the situation is with that, but it's free.
Right. So everybody in here knows that she can get a ride. She can get a ride to there and from there with or without Jace.
Right. But Jay stays in the truck with her dad every day.
Well, that's fine, but I'm just saying from here on out, you shouldn't be asking people for rides that you need gas money for rides or a bus pass or anything else. Like, it's not everybody else's responsibility. If I don't have the gas money or a way to go to the clinic or something like that, I'm not gonna go to the clinic.
And sweetheart, I've offered, and my offer still stands. And I don't want a damn dime from you. I don't live that far from you.
I think Carmen,
I know, Carmen, but if you come up here to get me and you get hurt, it's on me.
I won't get hurt. I promise you.
I mean, that's just an excuse. You don't care about her money. That, you know, if she threw money at you to go somewhere, but you're gonna make an excuse. Oh, well, if you come up here and you get hurt, like, that's just bullshit. You just want the money, and it's obviously you want the money to go buy pills off the street.
Really, Terry, where do you live? Or like the state?
I live in Mississippi.
Really? Okay.
And I've also got multiple like private text messages from phone to phone where you've literally asked me for money and I told you I couldn't. After it's like
Like, I've never even spoke to you on Instagram or nothing, and I got a message from you saying, hey, I'm sitting here freaking out with Jace. I need $20 to get to the clinic. And then come to find out, you've sent that to several people. Why did you send that
I
to
have
several people?
sent Lisa money, you know, on several occasions to help her because I know she's needed food for her kid or whatever. And then I get yelled at by others for saying I'm enabling her. But
If
at
you
that
send her
point,
cash, that is enabling. I don't need to cut you off, but that's what they mean by enabling, because she'll ignore people in the chat because they'll say, we'll send you a Walmart Instacart, we'll send you food. That is enabling
right.
for sending her cash. If you want to send
I
her
would
food,
think
send her
that
food.
she didn't want to put her, you know what I mean? Like all these people like being rude and attacking and things. So why would she want to put her address out there if you have all these people like
Well, she don't
saying
mind
rude
putting everything
things?
out there to get cash money.
No,
So
I understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to,
she gets
you
quite a bit
know,
of food stamps. She does.
empathize on her side too, because I mean, if you read the chat, I mean, if she wasn't strong skinned, I mean, there's some people would go off themselves by some of the things that people say. And I understand where Carmen's coming from by telling others, you know,
and I
stop
said I agree with
being
that.
rude.
You know,
You
I
know,
agree with that
it's
part.
not right. Regardless of what she's on here doing, it's doing that is not, you know, the right thing. And I've been following Lisa for a very long time, and I am, you know, I know where she's coming from. I've been in her shoes 20 years ago, but she has to want to change, like get on a waiting list for her psychiatrist, like you said, Harry. So
Right.
then maybe in 6 months, she will be able to get take homes because she will be getting her prescription from a psychiatrist. So even if it didn't happen now, it could be, you know, 6 months from now, you know, like get on the waiting list, start a process with it.
Right. I mean,
So
it's been years that she's been doing this every single
Guys,
day.
guys, there's gunshots outside. How do I pause this without hanging it up so you guys can talk?
Put us on
just
mute.
sit your phone down, put this on mute, and put your phone down.
I would be hitting the floor.
I would too.
I wouldn't be worried
I'm in
about TikTok.
Baltimore, but I'm in Baltimore and I'm the same way. It's the same way here where I'm at. It's bad.
I'd be getting my kid too.
Me too. I
When she
wouldn't have
comes
just.
back, ladies, it's like there's a lady on here by the name of Tech.
I know Tech. Yes, she's a very good lady and try to help her in many
She
ways.
wants Lisa to reach out to her because Tech has got very, very, very many resources for here in Pittsburgh,
Yes, she.
Pennsylvania. And
I've
she
seen Tech,
She don't want to
but
read
Tech
this.
tries Tech has tried with
I
Lisa
know.
many times and she just won't do it. But the thing is, Lisa keeps being in denial, saying she doesn't have a problem. And until she admits it, it's never going to, you have to admit, I have a problem, I need help. Regardless if it's legal, regardless if she's going to the program and taking benzos on top of it, but then going and buying them from someone else, you are abusing it, so you have a problem.
Yeah, and nowadays it's extremely dangerous because it's like the handmade
I know.
pure fentanyl.
That's how here in Baltimore, people are making
Everything's
them.
got fentanyl in it, but her to sit there and say
Yes,
you don't have a problem blows my mind. Like if you're buying them off the street and
absolutely.
you don't think you have
That's
a problem,
denial.
that's
Yeah,
insane.
that's
to me. Like,
denial.
I mean,
Yes.
that's not denial. That's just stupidity at that point.
I just
Well,
wanna
that's what I mean. But
apologize to
as an
everyone.
addict, that's what happens.
Right.
I want to apologize to everyone in the chat and Lisa and you ladies as well. It's like I didn't mean to come on here and start yelling and screaming. It's like I don't want to be talked over because I'm a very calm person. But I mean, my offer still stands to this woman. It's like I don't
No.
live from her. I will take if her dad cannot take her to and from the clinic, however many days she needs for me to do that.
Right.
And I don't want her money. I don't want her on here asking for any
Oh
kind
my
of
God, can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh my God. They just shot a
What?
4-year-old baby.
It'll be on the news
No
then,
way.
here shortly.
Oh my God.
A 4-year-old?
A
Where's
4-year-old.
Jace?
How do you know that?
Where's
He's in his
Jace?
room.
Is the kid outside?
Yeah, he was outside with his dad. Don't go outside.
Oh, tell him to
They
stay
shot
in
a
the house.
4-year-old baby.
A shot.
I don't know.
Just got shot in Pittsburgh. That's what I'm
And
talking.
you know what's fucked
How do you
up?
know that? Like, how do you know if it was a 4-year-old baby?
Because I went outside and my neighbor was out, and I said, "What
How the fuck would you
happened?"
go outside?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if it's true and whatnot, Lisa, you know it's going to be on the news and it's going to make the news here quickly.
Carmen, you live in Pittsburgh?
Stop.
I do.
So
I
you.
live really close to her.
Oh, okay. So
Nobody
seen
ever
your-
gets caught. Nobody ever gets caught.
that's how it is here in Baltimore too. I'm from Baltimore, and let me tell you something. It's like a war zone here.
Yeah, I live
Show us what it looks like outside through a window.
Nobody will say anything.
Can you open your window shade and let us see what it looks like out there?
Hold on, I'm gonna wait till the ambulance and cops start coming.
Okay.
Hold on. Grab the pizza box out of my room.
Last, we're not going to hear it because we told her to put us on mute and set the phone down. That's why. And she lives in a pretty big building, and I mean that complex over there, it's pretty big. I mean,
Right.
when she said she's in the projects on the hood, believe her because she's literally in the projects and she wants out of it. But however, there's also like my landlord. I've even tried to tell you that, Lisa. It's like, it's like they can get you on, closer to over on my side of the tracks where it's good. And he takes Section 8, and I've tried to explain this to you multiple times. It's like, I mean,
Do you think it'd be better to pay this $4,000 or take that and move?
I was like, move, girl.
I would move.
Because this one little boy got shot through the wall.
Well, I'm
He was
telling
eating.
you right now, I would say fuck the fucking projects, take that fucking money and run. And
How are you
move
getting the
over
4,000
on this
dollars?
He was
side where
he
it's
was
closer to
eating
your clinic.
he was eating a snack before bed, and it came through the wall and hit him right in the head.
She's not lying about that one. It was on the news.
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
can
mean,
look all this
I
up.
live at Memphis, so I mean, I know I'm right outside of Memphis, so I know all about how that shit works. But if
Oh
you
my
move
God.
somewhere, how are you going to be able
Okay.
to afford it?
Let's take all this out.
She gets Section 8.
But she would still probably need like a security deposit to be
Yeah,
moved.
well, I mean,
you
you
know,
can
will
take-
they help her?
She can save the check that
Well-
she gets from Jace, the survivor's benefit.
Correct.
Take
Yeah.
that, and there's her security deposit. And then
Well-
just say it's like I'm just gonna throw it out here. Say you move closer on like
Caddy, I'm not going anywhere. I'm asking questions for a reason.
Well, I went off on the lady at the office because she said to me, "Did you grow up with your dad in your home?" And I said, "Yeah, my parents are still together and, he helps me every day." She goes, "Oh, yeah, that's the difference right there." And I said, "What do you mean?" And she goes, "You're very polite, you're nice, you have manners." And I said, "Is that supposed to be racist?"
No, that was an actual compliment.
No, not towards me, towards black people.
Oh. Well, I mean, some people, there's a lot of us out here that they're respectful and nice and polite and caring and kind. I mean, obviously, look at how many people have helped you. Me and Terry
Yeah.
and Crystal all being one
I've
of them.
ha- yes. And I've been following Lisa, and I've seen you on here a lot too, Carmen, trying to help Lisa, talking to her,
walking-
trying to guide her,
Right.
On one of these right
and
know her
doing the
personally.
same thing with
I think
me.
we're
Like,
very, very well.
I can't stand when I see people in here saying the nasty, vile things they say to her, regardless of what she's doing. It's not right.
Well,
Holly,
My
I don't know
dad-
what you mean. Like Terry, you had to put. Well, I know how that works. I mean, like I live near Memphis, so yeah, I know all about how shit goes down. Because Memphis is a dangerous city, so that's what I meant by that.
Just said taxes, but she does not have a job, and therefore she cannot do taxes, and she doesn't have to file taxes on the survivor's benefit because it's like Social Security. So she can't do taxes, y'all.
Cast the ass wants up.
well, I
So
mean,
what can we do for Lisa today besides sit here and have a normal conversation respectfully and calm?
And hey, Lisa, I'm gonna PM you my number, okay?
yeah, I don't want my number out.
No, I'm gonna PM you my number, so you
Okay.
can star 67 me or whatever, to private your number.
Yeah,
'Cause-
you can file taxes with if you're claiming a child.
Cause I was getting
Yeah.
I was getting voicemails saying we're from welfare fraud. You need to unblock
No.
private numbers so you can talk to
No,
me. I'm like,
people will do that.
you know who it was?
Who?
Nikki. You remember that girl,
I don't
Nikki?
know.
Nikki that used to hang
No.
out with Dev?
No.
I don't know.
It was her.
I don't know who that is.
I don't hear sirens. You should be able to hear sirens through your building.
Yeah.
I don't have my news on.
I mean, show us out through the window.
I will once they come. It takes a little bit.
Well, I mean, show us what it looks like out there right now.
Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. But yeah, Southern Pride got it coming.
I don't know
Who is that?
She's
I
a
don't know who that
scammer
is.
who acts like she's going after scammers.
Oh. I have no idea who that is.
I don't either.
I don't really care.
I've never even heard of them.
Right now, today, it's like
I read everything she said is Hurricane Harry, and when it came out she was Hurricane Harry.
I don't care about nothing else. Right now, it's like we're focused on Lisa, and we all care about Lisa, and we're having a very calm, respectful conversation with the four of us. So, what is it that Lisa needs today?
Yeah,
Other than sit here and talk to 3 women.
but Queen said the same thing. I fell for it.
Said what?
I care about you. I just want to help you.
Lisa, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be up here right now. And taking
I
my
was going
own-
to say, I wouldn't be wasting my time. Like, I have to be at work this evening. Like, I've followed
would take
you
my
for a
neighbor.
very long. And I've even helped you on
I
several
know.
occasions.
I'm not saying you guys, but she sent
You're
that
sa-
recording to CPS.
Well, people will do that. They will act like they're your friends and then stab you in the back. You ever heard the saying, keep your enemies closer because they're the ones that will stab you faster?
Are you gonna show us outside?
Yeah, she's not better than anybody.
I don't know who that is. I don't know any of the people you're talking about.
Not that I'm anybody, but every time I go over to somebody's platform, right? their numbers blow
Oh, she's
up.
taking us outside.
That you are a somebody.
I
You
am.
matter. You're worth it.
Right.
And we value your life, and you should value your own life. And therefore, you need to get the fuck out of them projects. And like I said, you have
Absolutely.
my personal number, and I can get you hooked in with my landlord. And even if you need help moving, I know several people who help me to help you.
Where'd that lady go? Hi. Oh, I think it's this building over here, this first building by the thing.
She's losing service.
Right.
What?
It don't look like anything's happening over there though.
I just see a bunch of
No,
kids.
nothing's been on the news yet.
Ew.
And I mean, the ambulance and stuff should already be there by now, and the news
There
channel.
could be some kind of
Absolutely. If all that
sirens or
child
some
got
like
shot.
commotion. Hey D Susie, how are you? Yeah, I mean I wouldn't have my kids up if a 4-year-old just got shot. I wouldn't be walking
Me
around.
neither.
I do hear children out there.
I seen like when she was showing there was like people, but it
I'm going to
didn't
say it. I'm
look
not
like
buying it. And that's why she gets all the.
I know.
We can't see any. I mean,
Oh my God.
What happened? Why he get? What happened? I don't know what happened. All I heard was gunshot.
Yeah, me too. And then I live right there. I went outside and my neighbor said a 4-year-old got shot.
Yeah, I don't know.
10 minutes ago.
What? You're lying.
You're running the building because if they block it off, I'm gonna get stuck out here.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Do you smoke?
No.
Okay. Do anybody smoke? Okay. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Hello?
we can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Okay. I'll bring you back once. The police and ambulance come. I don't.
Did you just ask those kids if they smoke?
Are they kids?
Are you fucking for real?
I'm sorry. I got Chase a bike.
That's nice.
You don't have a seat on it.
I say, where's the seat, girl?
I was there. I said the same thing. Where's the seat?
He took it in his room because
Take it
what
off
the
so no one
fuck?
else can
Why
ride
won't
it.
Turn around.
Oh, you had us. Flip it again.
Flip it one more time.
There
There
you
you go. There you are.
We can see. Oh, nope. Back
Oh,
again.
you flipped it back.
There
There
we
you go.
go. Abby's cats
Claw
scratch
it.
up his seat.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How many cats do you still have?
2.
No.
Oh, that's not. How many did you have?
None, just my dog. Listen, the one time they were having a 7-year-old's birthday party out front, right? I heard about 50 gunshots. I was in my bed, right? I run outside, okay? There is blood everywhere.
Oh my god.
I have the video somewhere.
You have to think about your safety and your Jason's safety. I would not ever go outside right after a gunshot like you just did.
And to be totally honest, I don't have a gun.
Stop saying that word. You're gonna get nannered.
Yeah, say poo poo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a pew pew.
So be for real. Did you
I
just
just
lie about a little kid getting shot?
what?
Did you just lie about a kid getting shot?
What? No.
She said her neighbor said that.
Okay. Whoever Deanna is wants
I
up.
know.
All right, well, I'm not gonna sit here and harp on you anymore, but you do have my personal cell phone number. Other than anything besides money, I'm here for you. I mean, I'm not gonna help you out with money or food like that ever again. I'm not gonna order stuff and have it delivered to you. I mean, I'm not doing that anymore. It's like because it's just it's becoming too much of a habit for you, and you know how to do all
Yeah,
that.
but
The manipulation part of it.
Carmen,
Yes, baby.
the clinic has all them resources. You know what I mean? And they don't work. You know.
Well, why not call Tech and take Tech up on her offer? Why
I was
not?
gonna say that.
I just want.
To do what?
She's got millions of resources for you. For one, to help you get out of there. Two, to have you get help where you're not gonna take in. Jace isn't gonna be out of your, custody. But to help you get help to help
She's
yourself,
not listening. She's not listening.
and then
No, I'm yelling at Jace. Listen.
She said something even about getting your teeth fixed. So she's got resources for that. And also, once you get that going, it's like you need to start working on being self-sufficient and more independent and get a damn job.
But if CPS can't help me with resources,
We can't.
She
That doesn't
can. She's
mean
sitting
that-
here giving you all the resources that she has. And I know several people that has even more resources than she does. Like, do you realize if you would try to help yourself, that there's 1,000 people in here. If we saw you making a change and doing something for yourself and wanting a better life, probably 800 of these people in here would be trying to help you. But we see no change and we see the line. And if you lie and people catch you in lies, nobody's going to help you. You got to want to help yourself first. Nobody's going to knock on your door every morning and say, hey, Lisa, get up. Let's go make a change today. Let's go do something for ourselves today. Nobody's coming to wake you up every day and tell you do something better for yourself. You got to do that for yourself.
You have to want it. And at this point, I mean, we don't see if you want it. We want it. All we see is this is the easy way for you to get money and to get money for whatever, whether it be cigarettes, or the benzos. It's like people gotta quit doing that, because that's enabling you. It's like, but I'm right here. I'm literally like 5 minutes from you. Literally 5 minutes away. And it's like, my offer will still stand. You have my number.
I mean, do you know how quick money could be raised to have your teeth fixed if you would grab the help and actually do something for yourself?
But I didn't make any money last night or today.
Okay, that's not the point. My point is if you would help yourself, and I mean, but you haven't asked, but I mean, it's a matter of time that it's going to come probably in the morning. You're going to say you need money for the clinic. You need money to get to the gas. You need money for cigarettes. It's going to come up within the next few days.
I'm gonna drop and Miss D.
Okay, Carmen. Are me and Mary gonna fight at the clinic? I need to know.
No. But you cannot make like false accusations on them with them living right here in my same building. Like, I'm not gonna go over there and make sure that it gets clarified and cleared up. You can't do that to people. You just can't.
Right.
With anything, it's like, I mean, an apology, not to Maggie, because Maggie's not home, but to Mary, it's like, but I get her there pretty early in the morning. I mean, I get her there and back, and with the both of them, it's like, I mean, you're like within 12 minutes, we're there and back.
You let Deanna up, because she's going up for a while.
But what should I apologize for, Carmen?
False accusations.
Did you not accuse them of being on crack?
False accusations. They may have done it in the past, but they're not on that shit now. And that's what you accuse them of being, is on it currently. And they live in my building. And I know them extremely well. I know both of them were or they were heroin addicts and everything, all the addicts. Why do you think they've been on methadone for
I mean,
so
if they're on methadone, I doubt they're on fucking crack. Did they get to? They probably actually get their take homes. And I got a question: if you don't have a problem, why are you on methadone? If you don't believe you have a problem, why are you even on methadone?
Because methadone's a different beast.
It's what?
It's a different beast.
But I'm saying you said you don't have a problem. You don't believe you have a problem. So why are you on the methadone if you don't have the problem?
now she's addicted to methadone.
I've always heard that methadone is a very hard drug to come off of. I'm in Baltimore. I see it all day long. People go to the methadone clinic, and the methadone, it's just another addiction. Once you get off that hair opiate addiction, then they put you on the methadone, and the government's just funding that methadone
Right.
for that person.
But
People
I'm saying,
use
like,
it
you
to
said,
get
you know,
high.
she didn't have she didn't have a problem.
Well, I
with that.
think
They
she
thought,
did because her husband overdosed a few years back, and then I don't know what it was
Substituting one drug for
from.
another.
you know,
Absolutely, that's all it is. But it's the government's funding it, so they're getting it for free. Basically, they don't have to wake up every day to go out and do it because the government's funding that program. I
right.
just
And
say it's
Lisa,
just
why
the
would he
legal
try
way.
to like at some point
Ride your bike.
and get
They
on?
take you out.
She's letting him go outside. Are you letting him go outside and ride his
Yeah, you
bike?
want to go outside when somebody just got shot?
No, I'm not. You have to wait till we see what's going on.
So listen, it's like you have my number. It's like you need me for a ride. I'm here. I'll be there. It's like, I mean, I know where you are. You know, I mean, but stop showing all these people paperwork and doxing yourself and start packing and working a way to get yourself out of that project situation and get yourself on this side of the tracks, closer to your clinic. You know, it's like, what's that thing that they say? It's like the walk of shame. I mean, even if you got to walk down that pathway down on, 51, so do it. I mean, if you're close enough to do it, then that way it's like your dad don't got to come and get you, or, I mean, and if it's too cold, it's like, I told you, I'm here. You have my number. However, I'm not going to financially support you. I won't. I can't.
Are you sending her food though?
I have sent her food. Yes, I've ordered food and had it delivered to her and Jace. And I literally spoke to Jace on the phone that day. The sweetest little young man. I mean, so
Hey,
sweet.
why
Text
is
here.
she having to order you food when you get food stamps?
Pardon?
Why is she ordering you food when you get food stamps?
She messaged me one day and asked me, and it's like, so I did it out of the kindness.
I need a drink.
I mean, I get that, but I was just like, is it an often thing? Does she do this often?
Not with me. It's like she had messaged me, like text messages asking me for money, and I told her I don't have it.
So why do you get a check for Jace now, right?
His survivor benefits.
Okay, where does all that money go?
That was gonna get spelled on me.
Well,
Are you using it to buy pills? Let's be honest.
no, I don't.
Then where does it go?
You're on the CAP program and the LAHEAP, so I know your utilities aren't that much because I'm on it. And then you're on Section 8. I don't get that. So, I mean, those are three major bills. So,
Okay,
we're not
I'm being nosy because when she's asking other people for their money, their hard-earned money every single day, almost. Yeah, I'm gonna be
Let me
nosy.
tell you something. I'm a single mom, and I work full time, and I struggle. So I know that $800 does not go far.
Can you
I don't
let
know
Jeff
about her
back
bill
up?
wise, but I work 40 hours a week plus a second job, and it's hard out here. So, I mean, I don't know about her bills, but
Get your seat.
They're pretty cheap. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
say one last thing, and then I'm dropping. It's the last time I'm gonna say I'm dropping. I think personally, my own personal opinion, you need to